have to decide how much do we want to find out.
The incident occurred due to an attempted aggravated robbery that involved the juveniles attempting to rob the adult male.
Breaking overnight, deputies say a man opened fire, shooting 3 children who were trying to rob him.
One child, who is only 12 years old, is in critical condition at the hospital as we speak.
I took one look at his face, and I'm like, this is a baby. It's a child.
What's going on, guys? We got to talk about some folks having not the greatest Christmas holiday because, as you can see by the title and thumbnail, some people decided that they wanted Christmas to be their last day. Christmas 2024 to be their last days on Earth because they effed around and found out. Okay, so they're saying now 4 teenagers. So 3 that we know were actual participants, but 4 of them were present, okay, in a gang of 4 teenagers. We don't know the race or anything like that. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But 3 of these teens participated in a robbery where, again, they effed around and found out because a 25-year-old male that they were robbing pulled out his gun and shot 3 of the 4 teens. Okay, again, we don't know exactly where this 4th person was, but they were present. They was around somewhere. But as far as we know, 3 of these teens got shot. One of them's in critical condition, still alive as of this recording. But they say that these kids are between the ages of, some reports saying 12 to 14, some reports saying potentially as old as 15. But I'm thinking, you know, just my best guess, probably if they're all hanging out together, they're probably closer to the same age. So between 12 to 14 years old. Tragic story. No one is dead just yet. But it looks like the one that is just 12 years old could go at any moment. Again, critical condition. Let's go ahead and react to this video here where they talk about it in greater detail.
Boy is in critical condition at the hospital after he and other teens were shot while trying to rob a man in northwest Harris County. Ugochi Aloka joins us live from Roslyn Street with more on how all this happened.
As Cheryl, really a major with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, says a total of 4 boys ages 12 to 14 years old allegedly tried to rob a man at Willow Plaza Apartments, which is located directly behind us, right across the street from where we are now. Now, that same man pulled out a gun and started shooting after that happened. Now, one neighbor shares how he quickly jumped into action to try to help one of the boys hit.
I screamed out to him, "Are you okay?" And he put his hand up in there and he screamed for help, and I went and tried to help.
Bruce Bailey says at the time he had no idea an attempted robbery had just taken place a few doors down from where he lives.
I heard some gunshots sound like they were basically at my front door. And of course, as you can see from behind me, they were down the way a little bit. To be frank and honest with you, I grabbed my gun, which is in a holster, and walked outside to see what was going on.
And guys, see, everybody's got one, man. Everybody got one. I'm pretty sure everybody know how to use it too. So, I mean, it's not going to jam, guys. I mean, yeah, maybe extreme bad luck at certain moments, but probably, and then you can keep shooting. You can unjam it real quick. It don't matter. So, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why people are out here thinking it's a good idea to just go rob people at gunpoint. Like, period. Like, whether you're a young person or an older person, either one is stupid because so many people got firearms these days. They got concealed carry. Like, out here where I'm at, they got concealed carry laws. You could just carry and you don't even got to have no special license or nothing. Like, that's just how it is.
My neighbor right here screamed across the way, "Hey, are you okay?" And I told him, "Hey, this guy's down." And we called HPD or Sheriff's Department, call the Sheriff Department and the ambulance to come and pick the kid up. Of course, at that time, I didn't know it was a little kid.
That kid, investigators tell us, is one of 4 boys a man says allegedly tried to rob him before he shot 3 of them.
My other neighbor came and held his hand and was talking to him and consoling him, you know, trying to keep him alive.
That same boy his neighbor helped, last checked, was taken to a trauma center to undergo surgery. Then investigators say 2 more boys shot returned to the scene for medical attention and were taken to the hospital. Investigators tell us a 4th boy came back to the scene and was detained. Neighbors were troubled to hear that the boys had weapons on them.
Of all things, being at Christmas, and this is a child, first thing come to my mind is, number one, where's the parents?
He screamed out help, so I ran down there to, see what I could do to help him. And I took one look at his face, and I'm like, this is a baby. It's a child.
Now, I haven't found any evidence of these being black children, but just based off of putting together basic context clues, do you think that this black male would have the reaction if it was, let's say, a younger white child? Do you think that they would have the reaction, oh, this is a baby, this is a child? No. And honestly, I mean, it's certainly not very common to see these like gang related, like these groups of other races of people like going around deciding that they just want to rob people at gunpoint. Does it happen? Sure. But is it as common? No. Unfortunately, the crime statistics are what they are in America. So I think it's reasonable, in my view, to conclude at this point that these were probably some young black children committing robberies. I actually posted videos on this channel, a video last year about somebody getting smoked over Christmas gifts. Okay, they thought their sister didn't give enough gifts to one of the brothers. One brother was getting more than the other brother. Apparently, the whole family had guns. They were all underage, or at least the two brothers were, and they ended up shooting at each other and killed their sister over Christmas gifts. Crazy. These were some black folks. And it's looking like it might be the same thing here. I don't want to say definitively, but at a certain point, I think it's reasonable to make conclusions even if you don't have 100% fact. I think you can make a conclusion, and then if it changes later, I'll change it later. But it's sad. This is why one of the reasons I want to post these videos is because I want younger people to know, especially the people that are unfortunately committing a lot of the crime with the younger black generation. This could be you. You could be potentially dead on Christmas Day because you decide to rob somebody.
And my mind went all over the place at that point.
Investigators tell us that the shooter in this case is cooperating with them. They tell us that he at this point has not been detained or charged with any crimes.
And you shouldn't be. I mean, why charge him with any crime? They were trying to rob him.
Believed the incident occurred due to an attempted aggravated robbery that involved the juveniles attempting to rob the adult male. During the incident, the juveniles approached the male and they were displaying pistols. The adult male retrieved his own pistol and shot the juveniles.
Guys, this is a classic tragic story. I don't know what it's going to take for people to stop doing this. I don't know how many of these videos I got to make, and if they're even effective. I would strongly encourage you, if you have children and you kind of see them going down the wrong path, definitely share these videos. I don't know if they'd obviously be interested in watching it, but I don't know, sit them down and make them watch it with you or something, because I don't want young people to end up like this at all. I don't want people to end up, I don't want nobody, it to happen to anybody, but it's especially sad when you turn around and you just get smoked by somebody because you trying to have fun, you trying to be cool, you trying to do something really stupid. Obviously, being young is not an excuse, because, this person in critical condition might die from this. I saw some people in the comments roasting them too. So you out here getting shot. It's basically a self-inflicted wound. You're out here getting shot at, you're getting sent to the hospital, your friends getting shot, you're getting roasted and made fun of, because a lot of people don't feel sorry for you. I actually, believe it or not, guys, I actually feel sorry for people like this. I'm not just like wagging my finger like, haha, that's what you get. No, I feel bad about it because these are young, stupid punks. But at the same time, a lot of people don't. And I don't blame any of you guys if you don't feel sorry for them. They were robbing somebody. They could have killed this person, but it's just a sad story. And I'm hoping that a lot of you, they at least think to themselves, man, it sure don't look good to wind up sprawling on the ground, gasping for air, not being able to breathe. I got shot in the lung. You in the hospital, waking up, where am I? And you don't know, you looking around to your left and your right, them friends who was with you before, helping you rob people, ain't nobody nowhere around now. It's just you and them doctors that, who knows, may or may not even care to save you if they knew that you was robbing somebody. They might be like, you know what, let me just go ahead and, let these chemicals that's supposed to, and these tools and machines that's supposed to keep you alive, maybe something just malfunctioned. Oh, I don't know what happened. Like they died. You never know what people might do, guys. It's just unfortunate that this is the stupid world that we live in, where unfortunately a lot of cultural issues, a lot of music, a lot of negative entertainment influence is encouraging people to be some little hoodlums and commit these types of things. Who knows where the hell the parents were at? Like, how do you not know that your kids have weapons and guns? Like, are these people like asleep? Like, are not paying attention? Like, what's up with these inactive parents? I never really understood that. Like, where the hell are they at work? Like, what the hell are they doing? Like, do you never get off work? And when you're off work, do you never check on the child? I don't get it, guys. There's so many failures here. It's like, I don't even know where to begin, but I do think it all goes back to parenting at the end of the day. So definitely, if you got some kids and they some little hell raisers, they some little troublemakers, do whatever it takes. You don't want them to end up like this. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
If you stayed on here and you never around, you'll never find out.